know that certain animals that appear in your house bring lots of good fortune? If you see some of these animals in your house, thank God, because good fortune, blessing, wealth, and prosperity has come to your home. Don't ever hurt any of them. Instead, do this. By God's grace, in today's video, just as last month I shared about certain insects that appear in your house, what it means, and then why you shouldn't actually kill them. Likewise, do you know that there are certain animals and certain creatures that God have created that when it appears in your house, it means something very positive and powerful, and you should not by any means hurt them, but instead you need to do this in order to attract whatever good tidings they bring, because from time to time in the Bible, take it or leave it, God has used animal to walk. At a time he used donkey to speak, to warn a prophet. At a time it was snake that deceived human being, because those animals can walk in positive or negative direction. And again, God has sent bird Laven to go and feed Elijah when he was hungry and was escaping from the house of Ahab, as well as Jezebel, and he was very famished and hungry. Likewise, when Jesus was baptized in the river Jordan, one of the symbolic things that appear is doves that appeared, which symbolizes the Holy Spirit, and the heavens was open, and a voice was heard, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." And in case you don't know, when Jesus was born, cleansing was done for him with two pigeons in order to separate him from all evil. And that's to tell you that there is a symbolic position of animals as far as human nature, as well as human existence is in this universe, and that everything you see in this universe, whether leaves, plants, animal, creatures, insects, they have their spiritual symbolism. So if you only follow me to the end of today's video, you will be able to understand certain symbolism of certain creatures as well as animals that you see around, so that when you see them, you know how to relate with them, because believe me, they might be messenger of peace. So before then, please give this video a like so that YouTube algorithm will shift it to other people that need it. As to so, may God bless you. Welcome back to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I discuss three important variables which actually help safety and spirituality. This channel prays strategic prayers. We read the word of God in our heart. We believe in balance. That is why we do spiritual work. So if this is the very first time you are finding yourself in this channel, you are highly welcome. Please kindly hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so as to always get my next upload. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. So without wasting time, let's dive in. Before we dive in into this video, remember that Awaken Mind Global Spirituality Academy is actually doing their lectures already. That is the best academy that you will be a part of. Of course, you miss nothing even if you join now. Reason is this: we use this Telegram. One beautiful thing about Telegram is that old messages that was there before you join, you will always see them, unlike WhatsApp. Is also being used. All you need to do is chat me up in this particular number on your screen, or read up the details in the comment section, as well as the community, in order to enroll, because believe me, spiritual is the physical. One of the best school you should be in this season is actually spiritual school, where you get a lot of knowledge, information that will make you to be exceptional and learn prophetic directions. The Bible says, by the hand of prophet, God delivered the children of Israel, and by the hand of prophet, he take them into their promised land. That school is simply summarized school of prophet. My dear, come on board and you will never regret being part of that particular academy. Testimonies about of what God have done through others that we are part and parcel of that academy, and yours is the next one. So please chat me up with this WhatsApp number. Don't use it for any other reasons, because I may not be able to respond to you and because of my busy schedule. So my dear, let's stick to only reason why it was provided, and God will bless you. So that having been said, let's go straight into the video of today. And whenever you see bird in your house, in your vicinity, especially you are going out and bird fly by your right side, especially if it is eagles, dove, raven, falcons, and so on and so forth. These specially spiritual symbolical birds, it simply means freedom. Bird represent free. So if you are passing through certain challenges or attack at that particular period, know that your freedom has come. God is about to give you a direction that will free you. Your abundance is on your way. You are experiencing spiritual growth. And Egos in particular symbolizes strength. It symbolizes courage and wisdom. So whenever it crosses your path, it flies around you, it comes into your house in particular. No, there is a special strength, there is a special courage and wisdom that God is going to give you to navigate all life situation. And at the time, the Bible said in book of Isaiah 40:31 that but those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They will mount up with wings like eagle. They will run and never be weary. They will walk and never faint. It means that there is extraordinary strength, grace to navigate life situation that God has given to you, and so on and so forth. And most of the times, when birds come to build nest in your house outside, not inside, it means that good luck and prosperity is about to locate you. But when it is inside your house, so it passes and cross the ceiling and come inside to build it, that one is not the best. But if it is outside, good luck and prosperity is on your way. Maybe there is a tree standing in your house and there was a kind of nest, that is good luck and prosperity. Not when it fly in and come and build it inside. That one is sign of bad luck. You have to destroy it. So that's number one. Number two is bees. Whenever you see bees in your house, it is symbolically meaning industry, hard work, community. It's associated with abundance, fertility, and sweetness. That's these bees that produce honey. Sometimes you notice that suddenly it come in mass and come and start building in your house and start producing honey self. That one is a kind of a blessing, open door, and so on and so forth. Even if you want to dispose them, you pray symbolically, dispose them. Don't go to hurt them, killing them, because you are indirectly saying, I don't want the blessing. And you know that Bible said in Proverbs 6 verse 8, the bees collect nectar from flowers and the wise gather knowledge from many sources. So you understand that that is wisdom to make money, wisdom of industry, wisdom of relationship appearing to you. And you know that bees definitely bring good fortune and prosperity. Whenever there is a beehive near your home, that is a symbol of abundance, prosperity, wealth, riches that is locating you. And then you should thank God because of that beehive. And so long as it doesn't disturb you, leave it there, because wealth will certainly be coming to that your house. So that is number two. And number three is fish. Fish in your house, like there are sometimes that when rain will finish like this, some people that are living in riverine areas, you notice that that flood that came will bring some fish and leave it in your vicinity. That represents abundance, represent prosperity, it represents spiritual growth. Let me tell you, it's good to know spirituality. I remember when we are coming up and then we are living in Abuja. And then one of our pastors said that we should start praying against manipulation. What happened that in their house, that the rain fell, and that rain now brought fish that come from the sea, because the river overflowed its bank, and there was live fish climbing even up to the staircase. That we should start binding any form of bad luck, evil that is about to happen. And we are a kind of ignorantly praying this. But now I understand that that man of God never understood that abundance, riches, prosperity wanted to hit his home. Because my husband was actually assistant pastor to that particular pastor. Before, it didn't take time. Just a man that was passing, a barrister that is not even a member of that church, now came and say, how much will it take to finish completion of this church? Because our church was still uncompleted then. This man single-handedly finished the completion of that particular church. So much so that a lot of money was also remaining for even the pastor to build his own house. So what am I telling you? Sometimes God may be giving you a sign that is bringing riches and wealth. You will not even know, you misunderstand it. You can even go and destroy and throw it away. So whenever there is a way fish crosses your path, it also brings abundance, prosperity, spiritual growth. And that is why one of the best food you should be eating is food that you cook with fishes, because fishes represent abundance, present prosperity. It's associated with fertility, it's associated with wisdom. How can you explain it that Jesus at a time needed to pay tax through his disciples? He sent them, and it was from the mouth of fish that money was gotten. That is a symbol to tell you that fish represent abundance, prosperity, money. So that's one of the reasons why you cannot joke with fishes, because fish attracts wealth, and most of these things, by just being in your house alone, attract good things. And that is why for Jesus to feed the 5,000 men as well as 4,000 men in the wilderness, it has to be fish that he needed as well as loaf of bread. Why is it that it's not other things? That's to tell you, because you know that fishes, they multiply in waters. Likewise, physically, their multiplication upon the earth, it represents increase in abundance. In other words, if you actually want to go into any form of animal husbandry, why not have a fish aquarium? Why not have fish pond in your home? It attracts a lot of good luck and prosperity. Instead of you training local fowl, go for fish. You can train agric fowl, but local fowl, even though that local egg is very, very powerful for spiritual work, it attracts poverty. All right. So number 4 is flocks. Sometimes when we see flocks, we are irritated, especially that their clumsy noise in the night, especially during rainy season. They will be crying. Or if you are living close to where there is a river, there was a time we are living in Port Harcourt. That place, there is always some places that water used to percolate. You will not rest in the night. They are crying, all those their mumu cry. But the truth is that frog represent transformation, abundance, and fertility. It's associated with good luck and prosperity as well as spiritual growth. So whenever you see frogs around you and it's crying, even though it's disturbing you, that is a sign of fertility, abundance. If you are believing God to give birth, it might be an announcement from the Almighty God that it is time for you to get taken and give birth. All you need to do, especially in the midnight, if it's disturbing you, wake up. It is praising is God, and join and start praying and praise God. That is the best you can do. By cleaning it or doing anything may not be the best. I know that me, when I was ignorant of spirituality, whenever I see flock, it irritates me. I'll be shouting, calling my children to come and kill it, which is very bad. All these are part of ecosystem. We are not meant to kill them anyhow. In fact, in the process of killing, if the water touches, it's poisonous. So, but now that I understood about spirituality, when I see them, I know that God has remembered my home. Even if I don't want them, I'll symbolically use wisdom to push them away, but not like killing is not the best. All this kill is not the best too. God did not actually permit us like that to be killing animals. It is when we have started killing animals anyhow that we are no longer also be irritated in killing human beings. See the level of killings going on, especially this year. At the time, I'm asking myself, is this year a leap year? Last year, that the leap year is not like this. Small thing, a wife has killed husband, a husband have killed the wife, a girlfriend has killed the boyfriend, a father has killed the child. Go to internet, the news are so irritating and disgusting. They have finished paying ransom. Yeah, the kidnappers kill. Let us respect some of these creatures, because spiritually we attract what we are and not what we want. So that will not magnet the energy of kill. All right. So that's, by the way. Another thing is tortoise. When you see tortoise represent longevity, represent wisdom and abundance. Are you aware that tortoise live very long? Some live more than 150 years, and they are full of wisdom. That's why most of the a kind of African folk, all this story and others, you notice that it's always associated with how a kind of tortoise use supplanting to deceive others and so on and so forth, because it's associated with wisdom. And when you have wisdom, what follows? Prosperity, wealth, good luck, riches. So seeing tortoise by any chance, or you decide to go to zoo to go and watch tortoise. I remember when we are in northern Nigeria, just precisely, we always kind of take time out Saturdays and go to zoo in order to watch. We like watching tortoise and then some other mighty animals, even lion and other things. And then it is a sight to behold. Is good, it's fun. So tortoise, whenever you come across it, by chance you are going, it's somewhere it's being sold in the market, know that abundance has remembered you. Good luck, prosperity, and spiritual growth is your portion. Remember when we are in primary school, there is this a kind of poem we sing with tortoise. Have you ever seen a tortoise clawing slowly on its way? Slowly clawing, slowly creepy, 50 years in half a day. Why oh slowly, oh so slowly, tired look upon his face. It is not because he is old or because he is weak, but if you are carrying a house, how quickly will you go? Tortoise is carrying a full house. Believe me, some of these things we look down on because of their nature have symbolically spiritual powers. It's just like a kind of snail. Snail, even though it's slow, sometimes when people dream of snail, they think it's slow progress. Do you know that spiritually snail means one thing? If you are laying foundation of a house and you have not a kind of buried snail there, you have not started, because snail, there is no snail that is not carrying full house. When you bury it, it symbolically means that you will be alive and complete this house. Number one. Number two, the money will not finish, because the money to complete it will be that so long as this snail is carrying full house, that particular building will be completed in full without unnecessary hitches on the way. So tortoise is embodiment of house. Means that when you see how tortoise, one word the other crosses your path, comes to your house anyhow, know that you are going to get wealth that is enough for you to buy a house, build a house, and be comfortable. So that's another one. Another one is ant. Even though I'll talk about it when I was talking about birds, it's good for me to talk about it again because it's very, very symbolic. When you see our ant represent industry, hard work, community. They are associated with abundance, wisdom, prosperity. That is why you should not kill ant anyhow. In fact, if you want to rent a new house, a new shop, and one of the way you can do what I call blue litmus paper, test that house if it's going to bless you, is symbolically drop sugar at the four edges. You can request that you want to take edge, shake if this house will favor you. Anyhow, you are going to convince the owner, because wisdom is the principal thing. Drop it just a day. The next day, just a night is enough. Come back. If there are a lot of ants that has filled that place, licking those sugar, know that that place is going to favor you. Abundance is there, riches and wealth. But if you did not see any single ant, my dear, pick race. That place will devour you. It means that there is no sweetness, abundance there. Likewise, whenever you are always seeing ants in your house, suddenly they appear in your house, know that there is good luck coming, prosperity coming. It's a symbol of hard work, it's a symbol of industry. Killing them is not the best. Instead, use wisdom to divert them out by sprinkling sugar. Let that sugar lead them outside. So as they leave from inside, they go outside. But killing ant is not the best because it brings good fortune. The next one is snake. Yes, snake. Some people will be like, it's dangerous, it kill. Yes, but believe me, the spirituality is one thing that is mysterious. Do you know that when you see snake, especially close to your house, it simply means transformation is coming, renewal, spiritual growth. Have you noticed that some snake, how they die is that they remove their a kind of scale, and then new scale come out because their children will bite open their stomach and come out, and then they will die. It means that there is a transformation. There are some old things, old life, and things that you don't need that God will remove from you, and new things will come. It's associated with abundance and prosperity and wisdom. Remember that the Lord said to Moses, make a snake and put it on a pole, that anyone who is beaten can look at it and live. Let's see Numbers 21 verse 8. So snake is not as bad as you stink. But if you want to repel them, it's good to kill them when you see them. But what I'm telling you is that its appearance in your house is not bad, but you have to kill it. This is not the one that you will not kill, but it's just reminding you that there is a transformation, a renewal. You may need to change your prayer point that that transformation, prosperity, wisdom God have for you will come. The next one is rabbit. Do you know that rabbit is associated with abundance, prosperity, as well as fertility? That if you have rabbit in your house, there was a time my mom, when we were growing up, my mom was actually raising rabbit. And do you know good thing about this rabbit? It will give birth to many children. And if it is matured and you are eating it, you will feel like you are eating fowl. We have eaten the meat. It's very good. Rabbit is one good livestock that your being in your house attracts lots and lots of positive vibe, good luck, prosperity, and it's one creature that I will encourage you. If you want to go into animal husbandry, you may need to go into rabbit production. It is one animal that if it suddenly crosses your path, especially from the right path, whenever you are going anywhere, know that that thing will end up in good luck, it will end up in prosperity, it will end up in good news, it will end up in abundance. And when it strays into your house, know that abundance, prosperity, riches, and wealth has remembered your home. It won't take time, you see it manifesting. So the next one is, so if you are such that is believing God to conceive, one of the animals you should always allow to be in your house is rabbit. It brings spirit of fertility and make it easy for you to conceive. Number 9 is butterflies. I said butterfly time with their number when I'm talking of insect. Is one of the, in fact, it is my favorite insect. It represents transformation, spiritual growth, abundance, prosperity, wealth, wisdom, riches. So whenever the butterfly visits you, thank God, because good tidings has come to your home. It means that a new glory, a new level is about to be revealed to you, unraveled for you. Just like I know I shared it before, it was when black, a kind of butterfly, visited persistently more than a week, almost always coming flying around. At a time I become irritated, wanted to kill it, I couldn't. That the vision of Awakened Mind Spirituality Global Academy comes to me, and from that time it has become from glory to glory. So whenever you see butterflies, it simply means good fortune, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding has located you. Pray and then ask God for discernment of spirit and direction to know the good news it has brought. Tap and connect into that good news, and all doors will open for you. You don't have anything to do with these creatures. Begin to find your way and begin to meddle with them, because believe me, it brings abundance. Do you know that when you get butterfly and keep it in a container, start feeding it small small, and then remove their wings and feeding it, you will notice that by the time that wing is growing, whatever intention you have made, let's say you want to buy a land, you want to build, you want to get married, will mysteriously manifest. Not killing it. You have to do it with wisdom, not to kill it, and then put it in a place where you can feed it small small. You can find a kind of lumps of bread and other, a kind of nectar of some plant that he likes, and be feeding it. So long as that wing grow, time it take for that wing to grow, that is the time it will take for you to manifest what you want. So what are you waiting for? Go and begin to interact with these animals, and you will see blessings, riches, favor, good fortune following you left, right, center. So if you have not subscribed to be part of this family, what are you waiting for? Kindly smash that red subscribe button and the bell notification so as to always get my next upload. Comment on this video, share it widely to everyone. Might sure be helping a lot of people. As you do so, may God bless you. So with this, I say enjoy your day. Bye bye.